Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're diving into something absolutely fascinating. We are going to look at the true rebels of grammar, the words that inject pure, unfiltered human emotion right into our sentences. They are literally the spice of language. These little linguistic bursts are what make our communication feel vibrant and alive. So, let's jump right in and see exactly what these rebels look like in action.
Ouch! Just think about the vocal pain you naturally put into that word. You don't need a subject, there's no verb, and you certainly don't need some complex sentence structure. That single word instantly communicates a raw, immediate feeling to anyone listening. It's completely self-sufficient.
Now let's flip that pain into absolute amazement. Wow! When you switch your tone to deliver this word, you are once again delivering an incredible emotional punch. It is just 3 letters, but they convey an entire psychological state of awe and surprise.
Or, how about a flat definitive? Nope. Utterly shutting down a request or a statement. This brilliantly illustrates how these tiny, single words carry massive conversational weight entirely on their own. They really don't need the rest of the dictionary to back them up. They do all the heavy lifting by themselves.
Section 1. What is an interjection? Meet the rebels of grammar.
The sheer irony of this definition is just brilliant. An interjection is a part of speech that expresses emotion, sure, or it acts as a filler, but it has absolutely zero grammatical function in a sentence. It isn't modifying a noun, it's not linking phrases together, it is completely independent, unrelated to the other parts of the sentence, and it can stand completely alone.
To prove just how independent they are, let's do a little linguistic vanishing act. Take the sentence, "Well, I need a break." The interjection here is "well." Now, if we remove it entirely, we get "I need a break." The crucial takeaway here is that if you omit the interjection, the sentence survives completely fine. It still makes perfect grammatical sense. The interjection was literally just there for flavor.
Section 2. Punctuating your emotions. The power of the mark.
The rule here is wonderfully simple, and it's directly tied to the intensity of your feelings. When you're expressing a really strong emotion, you use an exclamation mark. Wow, what a beautiful dress! The exclamation mark matches that high energy. But if the emotion is weaker, softer, or just a casual passing thought, a simple comma does the trick. Well, I need a break. You are essentially using your punctuation as an emotional volume dial.
Section 3. 4 ways to use them. The emotional toolkit.
All right, let's set our roadmap for this next part. Interjections generally do 4 distinct jobs in our daily communication. First, they express a feeling. Second, they say yes or no. Third, they call attention. And fourth, they indicate a pause. Keep these 4 specific functions in mind as we build through a few examples.
Our first function is expressing a feeling. Think about words like oops, geez, and oh. Oops, I'm sorry, that was my mistake. Or the classic frustrated, geez, do I need to do it again? Or maybe the surprised, oh, I didn't know that. These interjections instantly telegraph our internal feelings, regret, frustration, realization, straight to the listener before the main sentence even begins.
Function number 2 is saying yes or no. We use words like yes, no, or nope constantly. Yes, I will do it. Or nope, that's not what I want. A simple affirmative or negative acts as a highly effective interjection to firmly set a boundary, confirm a choice, or just reject an idea right out of the gate.
The third function is calling attention. Yo and hey are absolute textbook examples of this. Yo, will you throw the ball back? Or hey, I just wanted to talk to you. These are basically conversational flare guns. They sharply grab someone's focus, guaranteeing you have their ear before you deliver your actual message.
And the fourth function, which is probably the one we use most subconsciously, is indicating a pause. Words like, well, and here is our proposal, or, you really need to be on a diet. These filler words gracefully buy us time to think. They act as a conversational pause, signaling to the listener that we're still talking. We're just, gathering our thoughts.
Section 4. Put it to the test. Interactive quiz time.
Okay, let's put your newfound knowledge to the test with a quick scenario. Person A enthusiastically announces, "I got a perfect score on the math exam." Now, should person B's expression be, "well," "wow," or "Think about the emotional weight of a perfect test score.
Which interjection fits best?
If you guessed wow, you are totally right. A perfect math score is a major accomplishment, and it definitely warrants that strong emotion and an exclamation point. Responding with well or would sound incredibly dismissive or just confused. Wow matches that celebratory energy perfectly.
Let's try one more. Person C says, blank! My computer just broke. Notice the punctuation here. There is an exclamation mark right after the blank, signaling a strong emotion. From our choices, nope, hey, or geez, which one makes the most sense to fill in that blank?
And the correct answer is, geez. Geez, my computer just broke. This interjection properly captures the immediate, strong frustration and anxiety of a suddenly broken device. Nope doesn't quite fit the context, and hey is for getting attention, not reacting to a personal disaster. Geez hits the nail right on the head.
So, we've covered the definitions, the punctuation, and the 4 main functions of these rule-breaking words. But I want to leave you with this final provocative thought. What is your most frequently used filler interjection in your daily speech? Are you an person, thinker, or maybe a well-staller? I really challenge you to become hyper-aware of the conversational fillers you rely on every single day. You might be surprised by how much emotion you're packing into words that technically have no grammar at all. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and keep listening to the language around you.